like it ain't nothing to it. Go, 50 in the house, bounce. Y'all already know what I'm about. The flow sound sick over Dre drums, nigga. I ain't stupid, I see dots. Then my dope come with the whoa. Shorty hits hypnotic, she moves so bad. Watch, I'm like bounce that ass, girl. I get it crump in here, I make it jump in here, front in here, woke up in here. Oh, so ghetto, so hood. So gully, so grimy, what's good? Outside the dead on dubs, I'm in the club. None of star that and it won't be nothing. Girl, mama, show me how you move that. Hey, put your back to it. Do your thing like it ain't
elimination. Head down, fly like a plane in the sky. When pushing that I fly to a destination. You will get in a radio station. Line up your course for elimination. Head down, fly like a plane in the sky. When pushing that I fly to them destination. Lock it down like a janitor. Listen to my voice through the monitor. Champion ready, figure battle, let me challenger. All of my top up, but they be moving like some amateurs. If you can't see me, then you need other killers. There's a man stand up on the mic, it's called miraculous. Boy, so you're singing and they want me ready to slap him up. Hot him up, trap up a boost it, then drag him up. Them can't up because they don't tell them not bad enough. Them not bad enough, none of them not tough enough. When they touch you down, you know, they take the mic and bust it up. You try your thing, you better know, tell me I can rock you up. Them can't walk because me don't say them not bad enough. Them not bad enough, none of them not tough enough. When me touch you down, you know me take the mic and bust it up. You try your thing, you better know, tell me I can rock you up.
Shanice, your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yappa, 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 yappa.
Shut it, please.
Like a rat. Shut it, please.
Good evening everyone, and we are live for XTC Tier 1 live from the Styrian Hills in Austria. I am Rose, your sole commentator for this evening, as we get ready for 18 minutes of qualifying and then a 50% race. We've got some ghosted cars out on track already, and that's what we'd love to see. One of them is old Scully Boy. He's out in the Kick Sauber. We have a Stemba and Lola 09 out on track already. 3 cars. Senna Gratsky's coming out. Dave, known as I know him. Watched him in the Iron Man this week. Seems to be an issue with the settings here. Maybe ghosting is off or on. Paramo. But for those of you who aren't up to speed with what's going on in XTC, it is TTRE that lead the way. The Estenba carry is real. They're on 90 points, EVR on 67, and then AMS back on 46 with Bunga on 41. They're clear of XPG, their next contenders, with 25 points. And the results from Qatar were a TTRE 1-2 with Chazzy Bot and Estenba bringing home the 1-2. Zenegratsky P3, Balmy Tick 4, and brother Josh coming home in 5. As we get ready then to go on a lap with Estenba in the Aston Martin as he makes his way on the run down to turn 4. Heavy on the brakes, riding all of the curb, a big sideways movement for Estenba, who I believe is leading the Drivers' Championship. He should be anyway. His form has been absolutely superb. No silo tonight for AMS either. And a couple of quali bands. One for XPG Martin in the Haas and MAR Gatcher in the Williams. As Estenba very aggressive and a banker of a 103.5. 103.8 then for the Ferrari man. Scully a 104.1, recently won a giveaway. He's won an hour of coaching. Hopefully that will get him into the 3s, I don't know. As Sezoy a 15.9 for Sector 1. DRS wide open. Showing a purple Sector 1 for the McLaren man. Big lock up then into 4 and a bit squiggly on the exit. Chucks it down into 5th for the double left-hander, and his Sector 2 split is a 44.2 as Grijla 103.7 goes in P2. A Zeno 103.8, Exotic Planes a 103.9, Zedzix 104.1, Jacob a 104.2, JNR was P9, is now P10 because a 103.548 puts Sezoy in provisional pole for AMS. Nova 104.3, and it's on board then with Sir Nikolai, who's the next one to start a lap. Just under 14 minutes to go. That McLaren right in the way there on an in lap, but ghosting looks like it's on, or collision's on, or something. Something isn't right. But we do have the reset after quali. Gatcher has retired from the session. Final couple of corners, a bit squiggly, Sir Nikolai, as he throws it into the final corner and up to the line, then in his first time will be a 104.0. We have a couple of more drivers on laps here, and it's brother Josh with a 16.0. Good evening to anyone engineering. I know Chazzy is engineering for BRT this evening. Oh, huge lockup from Josh in the Williams there. He's had an awful lap. Arrows, how you doing? Callum, how you doing, boss? Welcome in. Great to see you. Arrows, how you doing? Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. 3 drivers on a lap at the moment. Sir Nikolai, the last one to finish a lap, and Josh up to the line for his first time lap, and it's P8, a 104.0. As we got Bombatonic, a 45 flat.
A new
ARS
follower.
Alex, 104.001 goes in at P7. Bombatonic. Ginetto, thanks very much for the follow, mate. Really appreciate it. And it's a 104.5 then for as we go on board then with the Ironman driver Senna Gratsky. He's got a lot of praise in the comms box this week. And very good arrows, mate. Very, very good. A 15.9 then for Senna Gratsky as he manoeuvres his way through turn 3. Again, another driver who goes very squiggly on the exit of turn 4. Chooses to do 6th in the double left-hander. Majority of drivers have gone with the gear 5, and it's a 44.1 for sector 2. Well, that's going to be an invalidation. That's definitely going to be illegal. He's all at... Oh, a Stemba. A 1:03.3. Senna Gratsky, that time will not count, mate. You were all over the grass. Who else have we got out and about then? BRT Jacobs found half a 10th in Sector 1. Yeah, Lee, you're going to have to get that time invalidated or something, mate. I believe you are an admin. We can't be having those sorts of shenanigans there. 4 attempts found then for Jacob. He's into the high threes. He's around P5 at the moment, and that's how easy it is to move up places. Oh, very aggressive. Oh, and it's an invalidation there for Jacob as JNR is now on a lap. I think he's got... Lola. Another one who's running the grass, and he invalidates. Exotic Plains doing a bit of fuel burning. An invalidation at turn 1 then for JNR.
A new follower.
Latifi.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for the follow. Zedzix is on an in-lap. Set Agent, thanks very much for the follow also. Welcome in. AMS Trappy, thanks very much for the follow.
A new follower.
In.
Hell yeah.
So we're on board then with the EVR owner, Exotic Plains, who's been celebrating some good results for EVR over the last couple of weeks.
A new follower.
Pinetic,
Hell yeah.
thanks for the follow. Welcome in also. Great to see you. If you're not familiar with my comms, I've been around a little while, and
a new follower.
Plains.
Yeah.
Lost time there. Keeps it valid though. If you're not familiar with my comms, then all of my streams are uploaded to YouTube. Rose_comms F1, and Exotic Plains comes into the pits as a Xeno. Two corners to manoeuvre. Thank you very much, Trappy. Take that as a compliment, I will. So we head up to the line then, and it's an improvement up to P4 for the Aero Man, and Nova goes up to P7 now at 1:03.8. Brother Josh is on a lap. Man's got to earn his money somehow, Trappy. Purple Sector 1 for Brother Josh. We saw a big lock-up on this corner last time, and he looks like he's taking it a bit better this time. Everyone on soft, so we'll get rid of the tyres. And he's found a 10th and a half so far, so he's also in, and that will put him up around P8. It's incredible how tight this mid-pack is. A 1:03.6 in P3, and half a second down is P14, so... Interaya, good evening. There's a name I haven't seen for a while. How are you doing, champ? Good to see you. And it's P11 then for Brother Josh. Scully now on a lap. He's found just over a 10th in Sector 1, and he's on the 1:04 flat, so that's moved him up 4 places. just a tenth and a half. That's incredible. The whole grid is under a second. P1, the P16, Bomber Tomic, a bit out of sorts on a 104.5. But here comes Scully then, 2 corners to go. In the Kick Sauber cars, you see throw the car in, just keeps it valid up to the line, and it's P7, 3.5 tenths found, a 103.808. As we go on board with Gijna Estember. Is he on that? Estember's on another lap. Wow. 103.318. As we got Dave on a lap. Is the weather closing in? Oh, Griesner has invalidated once again. Dave's bottled his lap. So we just caught the end. I'll try to catch the end of Sir Nikolai's lap, but he's a 103.7. ARS Alex looks like he's coming back into the pits, but here comes Exotic Plains. Doing very well, thank you, sir. Oh, okay. I won't repeat that on the stream. Up to you, bud. What you do. Caught me off guard a bit. I didn't expect you to come out with that answer, my friend. As we ride on board then with Exotic Plains, his teammate is also on a lap just behind, so we'll cover both EVR drivers. As Brushy Pancakes makes his way up to P7 with a 103.7, just under 5 minutes to go. I will not be reading that out. And now it's 9.5 tenths to top 16, and the top 10 covered by half a second. That's how tight it is here at Austria. You get that with a short lap time. And talking of short lap times, Exotic Plains up to P5, a 103.6 for the Ferrari man. As Brushy BRT Jacob, a 103.7 goes in at P9. It's still 030 ER. ER09 P3 then for Exotic Plains' teammate. Good evening, Chazza. How you doing, boss? Welcome in. As Bomber Tomic finds just over a tenth of a second. Is JNR is invalidated. BRT Jacobs on an in lap, so I think we will just cover Bomber Tomic. Fozzie yet to set a lap as well in the Kick Sauber. Sorry, Chaz, I've just seen your reply, mate. Up to the line end, and it's still P17 as we get ready for the final laps. Love that from you. Plains is out of fuel. It's going to really fuck him up to get another lap in. As Josh then, for the final time in quali, looks to improve P15, a 104.0. Who are you talking about? Trappy. Hope you're not talking about me, my friend. She'll get fucking booted. Josh then. Huge lockup all the way through the corner. Stream rules are no Chaz slander either, so Josh then 2.5 tenths found. It says purple sector 2, but that's probably of the drivers that are on the track. As we get into the crunch session of qualifying. Up to the line for Josh, and it's P7. 3 temps found, and he's gone from 15th up to 7th. That's how easy it is. And the next driver on track will be Zenegratsky to start a lap. We're all Chaz Ultras in the Rose stream, so I taught Will everything he knows. As Zenegratsky, that's the end. He's going to have to be very quick to try and get round for another lap. As ER09 then navigates turn 1. Easy to lose time there. He's got his teammate of Plains behind him. I don't think he's going to get around. And he's down on his time in his quest for pole position. They have got a Stemba in behind, and he's down on his time as well. Brother Josh is retired in the pits. Zenegratsky is just going to make it, I think. As ER09 then for the final time makes his way around the final corner, as he managed to find what he needs to improve, and it goes up to P2 just now. Estemba has give it up. Gigelar P3. Suzoi's invalidated. Zenegratsky is not improving his time. Prushy Pancakes is invalidated. Scully goes up into P10. Plains P9. Zeno's found a little bit of time. He was sitting in P4. Suzoi stays P4. Estemba stays P1. No improvement then from Zeno. Zenegratsky's not improving at all. I think that's going to be it for quali, and it is. So it is another TTRE Estemba pole. Elite, let me know if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Gigelar. And it is Estemba then, ER09 P2 and Gigelar P3, Suzoi P4, Jacob P5, good improvement on his final lap. Fozzie 1 run up to P6, Zenegratsky 7th, Zeno 8th, Plains 9th and Scully 10th. And then it's Josh, Nikolai, Brushy Pancakes, Nova, JNR, Alex, Zedzix, Bombatoni, Gatchet and Martin. That's going to be a grid. Thank you for the sound alert as I'm announcing the grid. I really appreciate that, Arrows. There's going to be a lobby restart in between quali and the race, so I will play you some more music and I will go and take a break, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at Discover.
Will Grigg is always scoring the Northern Irish beast. From Wigan to the Euros to playing white and green. 28th this season, he's on the plane of France. And when he gets the winner, we're gonna sing and dance. He will score goals, we will score just more and more. He will score goals, he will score them all. He will score goals, we will score just more and more. He will score goals, he will score them all. Will Grigg's on fire, your defense is terrifying. Said Will Grigg's on fire.
Will Grigg is always scoring the Northern Irish beast. From Wigan to the Euros to playing white and green. 28th this season, he's on the plane of France. And when he gets the winner, we're gonna sing and dance. He will score goals, we will score just more and more. He will score goals, he will score them all. He will score goals, we will score just more and more. He will score goals, he will score them all.
is always scoring the Northern Irish beast. From Wigan to the Euros to playing white and green. 28th this season, he's on the plane of France. And when he gets the winner, we're gonna sing and dance. He will score goals, we will score just more and more. He will score goals, he will score them all. He will score goals, we will score just more and more. He will score goals, he will score them all. Will Briggs on fire, your defense is terrified. Said Will Briggs on fire, your defense is terrified. 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 Said Will Briggs on fire, your defense is terrified. Will Briggs on fire, your defense is terrified. Will Briggs on fire. Na 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 na
Thank you for your patience during that short break. Hope you enjoyed Adam Larkin's song request of Will Griggs on Fire. Callum singing along there. Chaz not a fan. Oh, Chaz. Poor Chaz. He's come in for the Will Grigg and now he's off again. Could be a wet race, could be a dry race, and it's absolutely hooning it down here in the Styrian Hills. Be interesting to see who has wet setups then for the start. Oh, it's a just. I'm getting some information from trackside, and it's going to be soggy for the whole race. Full wets or inters when it was mixed conditions. Jordan, change that fucking Discord, Twitch name. How are you, sir? Anyway, good to see you. How many more days have we got to wait until the painful name is over? That's what I want to know. So drivers are just getting their setups on. Matty, how you doing? Charity Race Extraordinaire is in the chat. How are you, sir? I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. You missed a Will Griggs on Fire song requested by Adam Larkin. Chaz, you've had a bit of a mare there, mate. 6,300 roses down the drain. And Jordan loses all of his as well. You got sacked from your own team on F1 Manager? Unreal. Oh, even I lost as well. Spears, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Still waiting for this start. $60 to go. Whenever, well, you wouldn't even give me a contract for a steward, bud. So it's poor from you, really. I really appreciate that, Jordan. It's great to see you, mate. It is good to see you. P2 and P3 at Japan and a Sauber. GG's. I have not played the game for a week and a half. Patiently waiting. The ready up should be any moment now. 39 past was the call. Kevins, how you doing, boss? Welcome in. Back to school. Wow. School was 2005. That was the last time I went. Kevin, so I'm good, mate. And here we go then. 3 lights, 4 and 5. And it is lights out and away we go here in a soggy Austria. And it looks like ER09 is going to get taken on the outside, is he, by Gisela? No. He's had a moment, and Suzoi's managed to get his way through as we race up for the first time up to turn 3, 4 even. Suzoi's made a massive send up the inside. There's a bit of contact all over the grid in that tight turn. Cars are all over the place. Fozzie still running P6. As ER09 and Gisela have a good scrap on this opening lap. We go on board and Gisela's gone wide and ER09 says thank you, but here comes the traction difference for Gisela. He's going to hold it round the outside at the start of sector 3. That Ferrari wants to be careful not to barge him off. It's the battle of the traction down to the final 2 corners, turn 9, turn 10 then for the first time, and it is a Stember who leads, and Gisela, oh, he wants to be careful. These two seem to be cancelling out each other's errors, and it is a Stember who leads Suzoi by 4.5 tenths, and that gives me enough time to catch a breath and get some telemetry on. Everyone is on the intermediate tyres, and position changes. Suzoi's had a great start. He's up 2 places into P2. Someone's just called, fuck off Jordan, calling me an old bastard, I know it. And Suzoi then sends one up around the outside, but Stember covers him off. In behind, it looks like BRT Jacob is at absolute send out of nowhere from the Bunga man, and he's managed to get himself up into P4. He's going to go side by side with ER09 into turn 4 and cover off the switchback as well. Great moves for Jacob. That's great stuff. Up to P4 then for the Bunga man as we ride on board with a grass cutter, Senna Gratsky, who's running in P7 for AMS at the moment. In this little mini train, they're just starting to break off from the cars in behind. Seth Martin and Alex look like they're having a bit of a scrap too. The V-Carb and the Haas going side by side with a Williams who's come out of nowhere there. Gatcha up the inside. You don't really see many moves at turn 9. As Suzoi takes the lead of the race, then 2 tenths away from a Stember. It's a TTRE 2-3, and they are both looking to get amongst Suzoi. I'm 35, bud. And the top two have gapped. Gisela. Jacobs having a look again. He looks very strong in the wet this afternoon, does the Bunga man. And maybe here comes another pass into the podium places for Jacob. He's going to pull to the right. He's going to send it. Send it he does. Space left by Gisela. And that's a good bit of race in there. Jacob's going to go side by side. But Gisela manages to hold on, and what this battling's doing is allowing Estemba and Sazoi to head off into the distance. That gap now is 1.8 seconds as we flick down to the grid and watch Lark Ball live. Exotic Plains on the hunt here of Azino. He's got brother Josh behind him, and that's a big slide into the final corner for the EVR man. Noodle cunt, how you doing, mate? Welcome in, good to see you. And the game, what a game. Superb. Yeah, crashed at the same time. It seems to be every commentary stream I'm doing now, the game dashboards me. It's a fucking joke. 40 quid for a game. Unbelievable. Apologies for that, we're just making our way back into the lobby. And Jacob has got up into P3 then. Gisela's lost another place to E. Oh, he's just going to. Oh, that's a send. And here comes the McLaren Ascena. Gratsky trying to get involved here. Good battle between Gisela and ER09. A bit of contact as well. And here he goes up the inside. He's going to. He seems to get that traction around the outside, Gisela. Lucas Maguire, hi, welcome in. I'm not. Jacob then clear. He's on the hunt now. He's looking very, very quick indeed. As Estemba sets the fastest lap, and Jacob eclipses that by 1/10 of a second. Who let JNR cook? Don't actually know, mate. He's down in P15, so I wouldn't call that a cook. Very well, Lucas Maguire. Thank you very much, sir. Hope you're well yourself. As it looks like the Haas car then of Zedzix is going to make a move on Brushy Pancakes. Brushy Pancakes going to hold the outside line. It's going to be battle of the traction. Good to hear you're okay. Brushy Pancakes and Zedzix. Brushy Pancakes loses a position from where he started, and Zedzix up 4 places now, up into P13. For those of you just joining the race, it is going to be soggy all the way through. Intermediate conditions, I believe, all the way through as well. As Fozzie in P7. See! See! Jacob sets another fastest lap, and he is catching these front two. And he's 3 seconds clear. A sub gets you them 420. Just saying. Good luck in your race, Ramon. Zofia. Nova's had a moment there. He's lost 6 places, and Brushy Pancakes. Oh, JNR. Who let JNR cook, someone said. He's cooking down in 18th now. Possible contact with Brushy Pancakes, who's gets a 10-second time penalty for track limits. Just looking for any damage. Doesn't look like he's got any. Maybe he's just lost it on the exit of 4. And it's still Sazoy from Estemba and Jacobs there as well. And that gap now is 3.7 seconds back to Gisela in P4. Indeed, lawnmower type shit. And Jacobs in the hunt here. ER09 looks to send one up the inside of Gisela, who gets a time penalty there. You just saw it for track extension, and Zenegratsky's going to come through. Is it buy one get one free for Zenegratsky? He's going to send one down the inside into turn 4. ER tries to cover it off with a wheel tap, and now they're going to battle on traction, and they come together again and again, but it is going to be Zenegratsky who's momentarily ahead, but ER09, we've seen this from him before, but the traction again better on the outside of turn 6, and ER09 has to concede that place, and it's buy one get one free for the Hungarian goat himself, Zenegratsky, up into P4. And Gisela's got Lark Ball to play with next. Good racing. Zenegratsky now 4.5 seconds away from P3. So a little bit of work to do for the Ironman contestant.
A new follower.
Hell yeah.
71 place 54. And Arrows, thank you very much for the sub, my friend. The free sub with Amazon.
Here comes the money.
New sub with Amazon Prime. Lucas Maguire, thanks very much for the follow. As Fozzie gets a time penalty. Thank you very much, Arrows, for the free sub with Amazon Prime. You will not be watching the ads in this stream anymore. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate you muchly. As ERS then 92 plays, 60 plays 81 in the top 3, and Zenegratsky gets a 3-second time penalty to join Fozzie and Gisela on that as well. And Exotic Plains now is a net P5 with the pens. As we head up into... Oh, that was huge contact there between Gisela and ER09, and that has helped Exotic Plains up to P6. And unfortunately for the TTRE man, if I think what's going to happen, Larkball will make the rear of that Ferrari as wide as he possibly can, and he will allow ER09 to push on in this race. Let's follow some others then. Sir Nikolai in the Red Bull. Got his teammate Zeno in front, who's had a poor race.
Here we go. Money talk.
Wow, wow, wow. In 1 minute 45, Spears, you will not be watching ads either. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, my friend. Much love to you. Again, I really appreciate the support. I do like that. I do like that alert that I've got. Brushy Pancake still soldiering on down in P19. There's some movement here, and that's brother Josh getting past Exotic Plains and Fozzie getting past Gisela. Gisela's dropping like a stone. Oh, there's huge contact there between the rear of the Ferrari of Exotic Plains and Gisela. Gisela is sinking like the Titanic here as BRT Jacob sets the fastest lap, and this guy's in the hunt here. Take nothing away from the wet specialist. He's in this race. Oh, Exotic Plains. Big slide. Big contact as well with Zeno. Yeah. We'll leave that on for a couple of laps if you like. And Gisela again. And he's going to lose more places here. It could be a 3 wide into the final 2 corners. But Gisela's going to hold the outside. A Red Bull is sent it on the final corner. Wow. And then Scully comes through as well. So Gisela now has lost 9 places. Exotic Plains then look like he's struggling for a bit of traction out of turn 1. Zenegratsky 4.6 seconds off the lead now. He's starting to motor on a bit. The Hungarian star boy. But yeah, Jacob not using any ARS either. Kevin's comes in 2 foots, wins the ball. Play on, ref. Lap 14 of 36, and Scully goes into the referee's book as well for a track extension. Penalties then 10 seconds for Brushy Pancakes for turning that Mercedes into a lawnmower. 3 seconds for Bomba Tomik, Scully, Gisela, Fozzie, Zenegratsky and Sazoy out in front, which could be a huge penalty towards the end of this race, especially if this 3 stays as tight as it is. Fastest lap is a Jacob 12.66. And that gap, Zenegratsky's brought it down now to 3.1 seconds. Still 89% out in front on the ERS, 70 in P2 and 100% for Jacob in P3. Exotic Plains has got Zeno right up his backside, and Zeno live on stream there gets a time penalty. Plains who draws that car in ever closer to beef. And as Arrows has done this evening, guys, if you want to subscribe to this channel, you can do it for free with Amazon Prime. Sky Glass and Sky Q subscribers can press the red button for absolutely nothing, as we will do a little prediction. Who will win the race? Will it be Sezoy? Will it be Jacob? Will it be Estemba? Or will it be someone else? 2 minutes, get your channel points in. You can gamble as many as you like. You got 2 minutes, the prediction is live now. Brother Josh gets a time penalty. So who will win the race, guys? 4 options to choose from. Get your predictions, get your channel points in. All in if you got no balls. If you're a pussy, don't do all of them. And Exotic Planes there gets a time penalty to join Josh. And he's going to make the move on Josh. And Zenegratsky's took more time out of Jacob there, another half a second. Himself up to hello, Dan. Sign to BBS to join the not a lot else happening. Yellow flags in sector 2, and that is for Scully, and Alex. Possible contact. M plate missing, I think, on that ARS car. Left side, yeah, left side front, yep, so possible contact. And Scully's off again. Zedzix gets a penalty. And don't forget, guys, get your predictions in. You've got just 27 seconds to go. Who will win the race? As XPG, Set, SRA, SRS, whatever. Scully's retired from the race in the pits. And Scully, that's all she wrote. Nova in for a wing change. Alex in for a set of fresh tyres. Bomber Tomik also in for a set of fresh tyres. Latifi, you meant to say, just chilling watching some class commentary. That's what you meant to say, mate. Kevin's loves beefing an Italian. He's been snapping spaghetti in front of Lando Man, apparently. Just a rumour that I've heard. Still the top 3 battle on. Zenegratsky's catching. That's another 6/10 since the last time we checked. Fozzie now in P6 is on the back of ER09. He'll never change either, Kevin's. That's the problem. I'm sure Dams will have it under control there. He runs a tight ship, does old Dams. He won't take no shit, my friend. Alex, 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And that's a wing change for the ARS man. Mr. Black Player, welcome to the stream. First time chatter.
A new follower.
Thank you very much for the follow.
Hell yeah.
Hello, Drac. How are you, boss? Pit stops then for Fozzie and Zedzix, Gatcha and a few others as Brother Josh sets the fastest lap of the race. Agent. Yeah, I'm very well, mate. How's your vacation to India going, Drac? See. Zenegratsky gets a time pen. The top three, anyone going to feint a pit stop? No, they're going to carry on. They've actually lapped poor Alex. And they're squabbling all over the place. It's still Sazoy from Astemba and Jacob. Oh, Kevin's. Chill out, my friend. Chill out. ER09 then. Into the pits. As brother Josh sets another fastest lap. And he's got the undercut on ER09 as Gisela gets another time penalty. Zenegratsky, that gap's just extended out to 3 seconds, so he's lost a second somewhere. As XPG set SRS HDL Martin 111.6 having contact with ER09 is Fozzie. And gap to leader for Josh. Oh, he's forced wide there and he's lost a place to Zeno. Gap to leader for Josh, who gets past Brushy Pancakes, is 23.6. And BRT Jacob has pulled the undercut here.
Here
we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
The good lady sat beside me has resubscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you very much, my love. Absolute pleasure to have you give me £2.50 of your hard-earned money.
He does not fox smash my door.
He does not fox smash my door. Gap to leader then. Let's keep that on. It's 19.4 for Jacob. Will any of the leaders... Chicken 9730, welcome into the stream. I had you for dinner today, roast chicken. Good to have you in the stream though, my friend. Welcome to Rosecom's F1. Right then, do any of the two leaders respond to BRT Jacobs' undercut attempt? 18.5. It looks like they're both going to come in, are they? Yep, here we go then. So where is Jacob going to come up? They held each other up coming into the pits as well. Sazoy, 10-second time penalty for speeding into the pits. That's going to kill him. That's going to absolutely kill him. I bet it was my dad. Here comes Jacob then, as he got the undercut of Dreams, Astemba and Zenegratsky. No, Sazoy even. BRT Jacob has got the undercut on both cars. That is huge for the program. A second on the undercut. Wow. I tell you what, Elite, I'll play this just for you, my friend. There you go. Elite, just for you. See! See! Jacob for the win. Found this on suggested. They have suggested very well then, mate. The race is going very well. So this is XTC Esports Tournament Tier 1. He's not. He's just coming into the pits, Kevin's. So Jacob is going to take over the lead of this race. 14 laps to go. One of the finest undercuts you'll ever see from Jacob. Chaz, engineer to the stars, if that was his idea. And it is the new top three. Jacob, Sazoy, who's buckled by 13 seconds of penalties, and Astemba in P3, and they're clear. Josh has got a massive undercut. He's come up from P8 to P4. Starting a new league. Bomba Tomik gets a 3-second time penalty, and only 7 drivers do not have a pen. Someone's going very slow in the mid pack, and you'll be surprised to hear that I think That's Gijner again. There's a scrap and a half going on here, and no surprise to see Exotic Plains smack bang in the middle of it. Brushy Pancakes on 22 lap tyres, becoming a bit of a menace. I think Larkball got undercut big time. Jacob 1:11.5 sets the fastest lap of the race. What kind of things you thinking for your league, Chicken? What days and times you're running? What you're going to open it to? Is it going to be cross-play? What's your format? Brushy Pancakes now down in P13. He needs to come in and get some tyres. As Gatcha then, from the back of the grid I might add, is now up into P8. Big send. Fozzie looking for the switchback. Larkball is on the scene as well. It's crossplay at Races Tuesdays. Big contact, but a big send from Exotic Plains. He isn't shy. 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, or 4. Larkball will send them all. You have a commentator on YouTube. Good stuff. Right now we only have one tier. Can't seem to grow. I'll tell you what I'll do, my friend. I'll make you a mod for 2 minutes. And you can put your Discord link in here, and we'll see if we can get you some drivers. But before you do that, you have to follow the channel. Is that a fair trade? Brother Josh is up to P4. Exotic Plains has sent one on Gatcha round the outside in. Thank you very much for the follow.
A new follower. Hell yeah!
Exotic Plains back up into P8 then, on the charge of his friend Zeno. So, Chicken, hit that Discord link in the chat, my friend. Let's see if we can get you a few drivers in. Anyone who wants to race on a Tuesday in a cross-play league, one tier, they have a commentator. And he's looking to grow. He's going to chuck that link in any second now. And let's help Chicken grow his league. We are then looking at Josh Rose. Oh dear. You want an invite link, my friend? I know it's BBC on Tuesdays. ER09 then up to P4. And a Stemba with 50% of battery goes after Sizoy, who's got 50% of battery. And Jacob, who's got 38. Elites. Horror for boobies is what my kids tell it. Wow. Who, me? Z6 gets a 3-second time penalty. And Jacobs managed to pull a gap on Sizoy of 1.1 seconds. Still Josh, who's got 3 lap older tyres than ER. And has got Senna Gratsky behind him, and a quick penalty update. 10 seconds for Alex, 10 seconds for Brushy Pancakes, 9 for Bomber Tomik, and then 3 seconds for Martin and JNR, 6 seconds for Gijlar and Z6, 3 seconds for Fozzie, 3 seconds for Exotic Plains and Zeno. Someone's had a moment. That's a Haas car. Interaya, how you doing, my friend? Jacob is clear on this track as Fozzie gets a time penalty. That puts him up to 6 seconds. 9 seconds for Senegratsky. 13 seconds for Suzoy. And out in front, Estemba now makes his move on Estemba. Estemba makes his move on Suzoy even. And gets up into P2. And that gap now 1.8 seconds as Senegratsky makes that move on Josh. Up into P5. You really have some issues, Interaya, I'll give you that.
He does not fox smash my door.
He does not fox smash my door, indeed. There's 3,400 channel points in the pot. Exotic Planes has got past Zeno as well on T7. And there's a little mid-pack train forming here. And let's see, Exotic Planes Express. P7 all the way down to P13. Nikolai looked like he was coming into the box there, but he lagged, and wow, Gisela has had a big snap coming at the final corner. Welcome back, chicken. You're still a mod. Do you brushy pancakes? 3-second time penalty. That's 13 seconds now. Have you sent it to me on Twitch? No, it hasn't worked. Send it to me in a whisper. Send it to me in a whisper and I'll put it out for you. As Gisela and Sir Nikolai wheel banging, coming out of turn 7. As Sir Nikolai gets a pen for that, there may be a removal. And Kevin's, guess who? Oh, Gisela with another time penalty there. Kevin's, guess who is not watching these ads? And that's Arrows, HDO Spears, and the good lady sat beside me. Click on my name in the chat and click and send me a whisper, mate. We're having a few problems here, it looks like. Click on my name and then click whisper and send me the link there. Well, I'll mod you. Nearly timed you out. That'd have been funny. You can't be looking to grow your league and recruit drivers if you can't pop a Discord link about, my friend. I should ride on board with Exotic Planes, who has Gatcha now by 1.6 seconds, and he's on the charge. Is the EVR man. Just an update in the chat. We are still waiting for that whisper. Planes in with a big slide into 4. Gaps are forming everywhere. Suzoy has lost 1.3 seconds to Estemba, and Estemba on 44% of battery. Jacob out in front. They're on similar battery, P1 and P2. Fozzie then currently running P9. I haven't got it. I still haven't got it. Yellow flags in sector 3 for Nova then, who's retired in the pits. Senegratsky, similar to the Ironman League this week, gets another penalty that puts him on 12 seconds. So between them, 28 seconds of penalties at AMS this evening. Plains has caught time on Josh, and we know what's coming here on the run up the hill. It's going to be late on the brakes, and Exotic Plains is going to hold that outside line and get the better traction of it. And now he's in P6 and already gapped by half a second. I tell you what I'll do, chicken. I'll send you a whisper, and you can send me back your Discord link. There you go. Stember is catching, yeah. I think that's because Jacob was just farming a bit of battery, look. Gatcher and Josh have swapped places now, and Plains is off into the distance. 1.4 seconds that gap. Stember's right on the back of Jacob now, who's just farming battery. That's all he's doing. That's the reason the catch up. Oh, we've got it. We've got it. We've got it. Chat, we've got the Discord link. So if anyone fancies a bit of Tuesday racing, join the Discord there and head to Chickens League. Maybe someone owns a league that they want to do a bit of a partnership with. Cough Spears. And Stember's got that gap now down to 2.5 tenths, but Jacob has a full battery. Stember has also. And the two MAR boys running P7 and P8. Well, they were, until Josh has had an awful last corner and lost 1.1 seconds. It's a league link, mate. League racing on a Tuesday, if anyone doesn't have a league to race in. Maybe you two could join forces and both open up a second tier. See how you get on. Look at Sir Nikolai. He's on the gravel then up the hill. He's taken both Fozzie and Josh. Josh has had a lap to forget here. As we head into what will be the final lap, Jacob is sitting pretty with the battery. Stember's got 20% less. Here we go then. It's a battle to the death between Stember and BRT Jacob, and Stember putting pressure on into turn 1 straight away. Ramon, welcome back. And here we go. the run for the final time then up the hill. It's a Stemba v Jacob. Jacob does well to cover it off, a big slide, and is that going to give a Stemba the traction difference? Jacob again parks that Mercedes perfectly to cover off the switchback as well, and Stemba's pushing that car. Oh, they both have a wobble. Is that going to allow a Stemba round the outside into turn 6? There's contact, there's a bit of wheel banging. It's just pushed the Stemba wide. Jacob's still in the lead then as we go through turn 8 for the final time. We're going to ride on board then with a Stemba. Here we go. And for the final time then, we round the final corner. Is the Stemba going to get it to the line? He's not. It's going to be BRT Jacob who wins in Austria. A Stemba comes home in P2. Suzoi's going to come home in P3. Zenegratsky in P4, but I think ER may take a position or two. He does on the podium for EVR. ER09 skips both AMS drivers. Exotic Planes comes home in P6, but he's replaced by Gacha. Josh up into P8, Fozzie 9, Zedek. Wow, there's people jumping all over the place. Pikachu Josh, how you doing, mate? Welcome in, great to see you. And the winner of the race, with 71% of the vote, is BRT Jacob. There you go. A really good last lap, yeah, indeed. And Brushy Pancake's the last one to follow. And Spears and Chaz win the pot of 3,500 channel points. Congratulations to you both. And it is then Jacob, Stemba and ER09 as your top 3. Suzoi and Senegratsky combined with 28 seconds of penalties finish P4 and P5. A good points haul for the AMS drivers. Gacha, Plains, Josh, Fozzie and Zeno are your top 10. And then it's Zedzix, Junior, Nikolai, Gijlai, who had a race to forget, started P3 and ended up 14th. Bomber Tomik, P15, Brushy Pancakes 16th, Alex in 17th, and then Nova, Martin and Scully, who said some kind words to everyone in the chat. Brushy Pancakes finishing with 23 seconds of penalties as well. And Jacob gets the fastest lap of a 1:11.4. But thanks very much for everyone who's tuned in tonight, or the new follows, or the new subs, or the new everything's. Appreciate you all. We're going to go over and raid a good friend of mine, actually, Walls, who's streaming some F1 Manager, and I'll see you again sometime this week. Not 100% sure what I'm doing yet, but come and join the raid, guys, and I'll see you soon.